And what I love about Breaking Bad so much is the idea of a double life. Like, I love the thought of having like a second cell phone, a cool name, costume changes, and I would love to have a double life, but I would need a life before I could have a second. My love for Breaking Bad is so big that people now try to use it like against me. And I got into this argument with my friend because I remember looking at these stars, and I turned to him and I go, Derek, where did we go where we saw all those stars? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I vividly remember looking up to the night sky, seeing these beautiful stars, and him telling me something about the reason we can see them is because there's no light pollution. And so I go, you know the place where we went and you told me about the light pollution? And he goes, Sarah, that was from an episode of Breaking Bad. And I was like, you know what? I may not know where I saw those stars, but I know Breaking Bad, and it was not from Breaking Bad. And so we start arguing back and forth, and he's like, it's from Breaking Bad. I'm like, no, it's not. And then it came to me, it's not from Breaking Bad, it was from BBC Sherlock. So I do watch a lot of television, but I take a lot of lessons from it. Like, everybody has a doppelganger. So there's somebody out there that looks just like you, that people think is you, and I love that idea because it's like there's going to be a doctor or a lawyer or a pizza maker that looks just like me, and people are going to think I did those things, but I never had to train for it. And I was like, man, I wonder what my doppelganger does. And then somebody came up to me and they go, Sarah, there's a stripper in Salem that looks just like you. Oh my God. She must be the most profitable stripper of all time. And so, I love the idea that I have a doppelganger. I would hate to be a television detective, though. They have the worst lives out of anybody. Like Deborah from Dexter, for example. Her life is terrible. The first person she's engaged to, serial killer. Next person that she dates gets cut up by like a guy that like skins him. Third guy she's into, the guy that she left with, the guy that got skinned, killed. And it's like, spoiler alert. And so it's like her life is horrible. And the thing about being a TV detective is that each season the stakes have to get higher. And so it's like eventually you're gonna run out of people you can kill. So like first season, they kill your wife and you're like really upset about it. Second season, they kill your partner that's been with you and you're like, no, not my best friend. Third season, you start dating again, like you're moving past the fact that your wife was killed in a revenge thing against you, and you're like, all right, murder. And then it's like, so each season the stakes get higher, and it's like, what's gonna be like, no, not my favorite clerk at 7-Eleven. My barista? She's the only one who knows how to make my half-soy extra hot vanilla latte. Why? So I would never, ever want to be a TV detective. But from all those detective shows, I've learned that you always need an alibi. And so I'm so glad that now I have like the complete series of Breaking Bad. So when the cops come and tell me I'm wanted for murder up in Salem, I can tell them, oh no, I've just been watching Breaking Bad. It's all good. So besides watching television, which I do a lot,